Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chandra and I make videos about reading, writing, and all things books. Today's video is dealing with seasonal affective disorder, writer productivity, and that word. I think it's Hygge, but I'm not sure. That's why I played it, because please don't be mad at me for my terrible pronunciation. So I had a really rough year in the winter 2019 to 2020, and I was like, let's never do that again. I don't do winter well, and it took me a while to figure that out. And then I started to look at ways that I could make things better, and I was talking to someone at the yoga studio that I go to, and they mentioned Hygge, and I was like, what is this? And came home and I did a bunch of research. So you can actually find a Vice video linked below in the description, which gives a better understanding of what it is. I also like that it's not a short video or just a definition. It actually interviews people who can not just explain, but also demonstrate what it looks like. So I definitely recommend watching that video. So Hygge is the Danish and Norwegian word for a mood of coziness and comfortable conviviality with feelings of wellness and contentment. So it's specifically building an environment that fosters this kind of experience. I call it an experience because it's more of a lifestyle than it is an action or an activity. And I wanted to try to bring that into my life during this time of year. And here are some of the things that I had written down. I actually planned this video before winter started to set the intention, and now I've been doing it through the holiday season. And honestly, mid-fall is when I started. And these are some of the activities that I've been conscious of bringing into my day-to-day to try to expand this. Here are the things that I specifically wrote down that I wanted to include. The first one is holiday traditions. The second one is moving my light box into my office. The third one is including lots of candles. The fourth is fuzzy socks, fuzzy blankets. Number 5 is candy. Number 6 is hot drinks. Number 7 is conscious time spent with my pets. Number 8, I think it is. I didn't number these. Warm colors. Number 9 is soup. 10 is exercise. And 11 is massages. So these are some things that make me feel happy and cozy. And I wanted to make sure that I'm intentional about bringing them to my home. So for holiday traditions, even though I don't have a lot of family around, one of the big things that I did was decorate for seasonal festivities, which is something that I would not normally do. So that was kind of actually fun, and it definitely changed the tone in my home. And I hadn't really been expecting it to make such a big difference, but I really liked that. My light box into my office, I actually didn't do until a couple days ago, but I also have my big lights in here that I didn't have before, and I get afternoon sun in my office, so as long as it's light out, the sun comes through that window and just kind of bakes me in the afternoon. So I don't feel like I necessarily had to have my light box in my office the whole time, because I'm still getting a lot more sun than I was before, and that makes a really big difference for me. Being in the sun pretty much charges my battery, so that was a huge plus. Number 3, with lots of candles. I have bought so many candles. I have candles on my desk, I have candles in my living room, I have a candle in my room, and I just try to, like, the smell, the fragrance makes me happy, like just cozy smells. Whatever just makes me feel like, ooh, this is nice. I feel a little spoiled, and that helps. Lots of fuzzy socks and candles. I mean, I didn't order a blanket for every season. I'm gonna work on that, but I've always had just a blanket, cozy something nearby. I also got an hoodie for my birthday, which I think you've seen me in some of the live streams. I cannot say enough good things about my hoodie. It is absolutely wonderful, and it is so cozy. I can't say enough good things about it. Definitely one of those. Candy, I didn't do as much candy as I thought I would, but I've done more sweets. I've had like seasonal cookies, holiday cookies, and stuff like that. I didn't really do a lot of candy for Halloween, but I wasn't craving it, so I thought that was okay. What I did do a lot more of than I thought I would was hot chocolate. I've done so much hot chocolate, and I've done just fancy, fun things with hot chocolate, and that's been really good. For the conscious time spent with my pets, that's actually turned out to be napping, and I know I said conscious, but what I meant by conscious was to be intentional about it, to say, okay, this is cuddle time with me and the pets. The other thing that was different, and I hadn't done previously, is I don't usually let my pets on the bed with me because I am allergic, and so I try to keep everybody off of my pillow. But my doggo's pretty good about not getting on my pillow, so especially when it's cold, she comes up on the bed and gets to cuddle with me, so that's fun. Let's see, warm colors. This one is weird for me because I don't particularly like bright colors. Like I do love this color, but it's a cool color, so specifically warm colors was challenging, but I started to go with whatever was festive for the season, and that helped. And I also really like purple, so for Halloween I did a lot of purple, like royal purple stuff, and I enjoyed that. But like all the bright colors, they kind of make me a little anxious instead of cozy, so I tried to keep it to truly warm tones. Soup, I learned how to make tomato bisque this year, and I've been eating a lot of tomato bisque and grilled cheese, or tomato bisque and cheese quesadillas. Those make me happy. I do have some soup that's like just canned soup around the house in case of emergencies, but the tomato bisque has been top tier. Exercise, that's been going okay. I wouldn't say I've done great with it. Also, the weather's kind of gross, and I avoid driving when the weather's gross. I am being more intentional about it, and I am building it into my routine, but it's not exactly where I want it to be, but I do I know it helps. And I also take my dog out on walks, and that's another added time where I get some more sunshine, and that makes a big difference once more. Massages, I've started to schedule them regularly. It is one thing that I've found, not only is it stress relieving and relaxing, I get a good snooze in, at least like 15 minutes. So I can't say enough good things about naps. Honestly, naps are top tier. I will say I have not felt as intensely bad about the season as I have previously. Like, the whole just winter months in general were just, I mean, if you know, you know, and I hope you don't, but if you do, this is what I've been doing, and it's been really helpful. I will also say, talk to your doctor. I have been talking to my doctor, so my doctor's aware of everything that I'm doing, and a lot of this was stuff that we talked about and was part of the plan to make things better. But I will also say, while I am doing all of this, I'm also on medication, and while these things support that, I'm 100% a proponent of saying, if you have something going on, talk to your doctor. If you need medication, take your medication. This does not replace medication. It does help as far as a lifestyle change, but it is not a replacement for medication. That being said, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!